I feel a little antediluvian. I came to this seminary, which back then we all called Mount Airy. Came here in 1967. I had just graduated. I was 21 years old. I had graduated from Queens College in New York City. Born and bred in Brooklyn and raised in Queens. And so I came here, and I had gone to the Lutheran Club at Queens College, 80% Jewish when I was there, now 80% Asian. And I went there, and the chaplain, who was a Lutheran of a different denomination, had a PhD, believe it or not, in paleontology from Columbia University. And I thought that was pretty nifty. And then when he came into the Lutheran Club, he proclaimed his absolute belief in a 6-day creation. And I thought, how did you get a PhD in paleontology from Columbia? And you're more schizophrenic than I can deal with. But at any rate, I mean, people had always told me I was cut out to be a pastor. And I thought, well, I can't be a pastor if I can't take my head into this. If I have to buy what this guy is doing, I simply can't do it. But I thought, well, you know, test the waters and come to seminary and give it a try, and maybe you'll flunk out or pass, or you'll be able to find out you can take your head in with you. And I came here, and I guess everybody feels the faculty that they studied under was just the best. But I came here, and there was the earthy Martin Heineken. There was the brilliant, if acerbic, Bill Lazarus. There was the scholarly and pious Jack Ruman. There was the fun-loving Bobby Borneman. And I found out that I could honestly take my head as well as my heart into the Christian faith and into the ministry. It was here that I found such fascinating things that I really, you know, I mean, I went through confirmation class. I'm a lifelong Lutheran despite the name of Sabatelli. You know, but it was here that I came to understand law and gospel and saint and sinner and God's reign through two kingdoms and contextual ethics and paradox and a kind of appreciation for ambiguity, and that the scriptures were the manger in which you found the Christ child and the theology of the cross. And not only did it prepare me for ministry as a pastor of the church in preaching and teaching, it prepared me for life. It gave me the tools, it gave me the knowledge, it gave me the insights that I needed to the extent that I can understand God, the world, my parishioners, my family, and me. And I, for that reason, am eternally grateful. It helped me not just be a pastor, but to make sense out of life. And those gifts that I got here simply make me grateful. And when you're grateful, you respond. And one of the ways you respond is by giving money. And so I do every year, and I've given to capital campaigns, and my wife, Jane, and I have included the seminary in our estate plans. Since it's a percentage, I really can't tell you what that's going to wind up being, because who knows how long you live and what it's going to be. But if we died today, the scholarship fund of the seminary would get between $150,000 and $200,000, which is part of what our estate will be. The second reason we give, and this is for my wife and for me, The second reason we give is, while we believe that one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church will endure forever, we believe that it really needs well-educated leaders, rostered leaders. It needs people that understand all those categories that I spoke about. It needs people that can lead the church in what will be more difficult times. Gordon Simmons, my classmate, said to me, "Do you remember what Teddy Tappert said to us?" And I said, he said a lot of things to us. I don't, what? And he said, "You're going to serve a declining church." That's 40 years plus ago. My friends, the church will survive forever. But it's really going to need educated leaders that can help the people of God understand what it is that God wants them to do and what their mission and their ministry is. And so it's a joy and a delight out of gratitude and out of a commitment for the future long after we're not here to be part of this institution and to contribute financially to its future. And all of the money, however much it will be, will go to student scholarships, because we cannot continue to burden the students of the future with unconscionable debt so that they can serve the church. So it's a joy and a privilege to be here.